Have you ever tried something new, but like in front of people that already knew how to do the thing you're trying to do? And then you get that like feeling in your stomach, and then it like travels up, bubbling to your chest cavity. Just me? Okay. But seriously, we all know that feeling, but many of us may not know what it's called. And it's currently known as Impostor Syndrome. So what is Impostor Syndrome? All my software engineers and software developers out there go through this at some point in time. The duration of this period really varies on person to person, but everybody goes through it. Oddly enough, I didn't really feel imposter syndrome when I first started coding. It wasn't until I started my first job as a developer where I kind of felt like a sense of like a fraud. I didn't feel like I belonged. And I'd worked hard to get to that first role, but for some reason I just felt like unqualified. And although imposter syndrome creeps up on me every now and then, I feel much more confident in my skills that I can share tips on how to overcome that feeling. Again, I just want to reiterate that I'm not perfect. I still feel imposter syndrome every now and then. It'll creep up on me. But I've developed so much as a developer and a software engineer over the past year and a half that I feel like, I have some valuable information that could help you guys out there that are feeling that way. So the first step I have for you guys is to join a community. I mean, like whether it's Instagram, Discord, dev.to, Twitter, whatever it is, join a community, get involved with the other developers in the community that are going through the same thing as you. Surrounding yourself with such a broad group of people will enable you to have a system where you can kind of bounce ideas from and have a sense of belonging. Sometimes when you first start out in your job, you don't really feel like you belong or like you deserve to be there. But when you have a community of people that are just starting out too, or people that have been in the field and that are seasoned, they can kind of give you mentorship and encourage you to let you know that you're not going through this alone, and you're not the only person that's going through this too. There's so many other developers out there going through the same thing as you. 2 is have a log of your wins. I know for me personally, I've been going through my GitHub and looking at old projects that I've done to kind of like get a gauge of my progress as a developer, and like seeing some of my old code, yikes, it is a little rough. I started coding around 2018. Looking at my code from 2018 to the end of 2020, it's like night and day. It's crazy. And it really encourages me and shows me that, I have grown and I have learned a lot over the year. Number 3 is ask for feedback. When your lead engineer or your colleagues can tell you where they feel like you could improve, use that as constructive criticism. So you take that constructive criticism plus practice on the items that you've been given criticism on. It'll always equal less imposter syndrome / anxiety. So those are just a few tips I have on beating the out of imposter syndrome. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and smash that like button and gently tap the subscribe button. No need to overdo it. But go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you found informative, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.